how busy today is in the park. Let me just show you. People here behind me, they're playing tennis. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can. But everywhere I walk is full with people. Just have a look. It's like they've been released from prison, or they're having a break just for the weekend, and they're trying to utilize every hour that they have this weekend, because from Monday, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, they need to be back into their prison cells, and they cannot basically do what they're doing now in the weekend. They cannot enjoy, a game of tennis or football or walk in the park or the sunshine or whatever it is that they're doing right now. They cannot, because they're prisoners of their own jobs, and it's like 5 days a week. In some cases, maybe even 6 days a week. For some people, maybe even 7 days a week. But it's just crazy just to see how busy. Just have a look. How busy everywhere is. Just crazy. Crazy.
No, here do you want? Here do you want?
And why I'm bringing this point to you, because there is a very thin line between what we are measuring in order for us to make a choice, what we're measuring, and think about with how many people you need to compete if you want to apply for a job, with how many people, with probably hundreds, if not thousands of people competing for the same job. And guess what? They're never gonna value you for what you're worth, because the boss has to basically make profit from you, otherwise they don't need you. So they need to profit for you, so they need to squeeze what they will be paying you to maximize their profitability. And they do this not just with you, they do this with every employee they'll hire. So they're gonna build leverage, meaning they can recruit as many employees as they can afford, basically. And each employee is gonna bring them an extra 30% profitability, 40% profitability, 50% profitability, based on their contract. And but you, as a contractor, you cannot get this. You cannot get the leverage that they're getting. And this effectively means that, okay, you're gonna exchange now your time for a pay that you didn't have before. But I want you to stop and to think, why can't you do this for yourself? Maybe not necessarily in the job that you're applying, but in any area that you can create a business, you can create an income. Because you can create a business out of nothing in terms of services that you can offer. I'm not even talking about products to create, because obviously products to create you're gonna need to have capital to start and capital to deploy upfront and every single month. It will require a lot more commitment in terms of both times and efforts and energy and capital and and headaches probably. But in terms of services, you can offer so many different services that people are using every single day. And those services can be the start, the launch of your business. And you can launch it today. You can launch it over the weekend. You can launch it on Monday. So my point is, you deserve better, but only you can choose, the outcome, the end goal, the end results that you want. Nobody will choose this for you. Nobody will decide for you. Nobody will commit instead of you. It's you against you. And every decision you make has a long-term consequences. In other words, if you basically commit to a job that is not going to build your legacy, it's going to build someone else's legacy, it's going to build someone else's freedom, it's going to build someone else's retirement, that's not serving you. If you commit to do this for yourself, to build your own legacy, to build your own passive recurring income, to build your own freedom, then it's a different type of outcome. Probably the same commitment on your part, but a completely different outcome that you can really enjoy if you choose to, devote this time for you and your future. So I just want you to think, because, oftentimes we're so busy, we don't have time to process the information that we should be processing every single day. And we should be asking, why not me? Why not me? All those people that are running those businesses around, how they qualify to run them, to be the owners of those businesses. I think you're gonna discover that they just had more guts. They were just more brave. Not necessarily like they had more qualifications than you. In many cases, you may have, in fact, more qualifications than them. This is why they need you to work for them. So I hope this helps. Have an amazing day, and I wish you success. Take care.